as we move right along into our next matchup, we have Ethan Burright up against Derrin Yusufi.
Ethan also is making his HCS debut.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, one of our fighters was the proud owner of Use Jiu-Jitsu. That is Derrin. Derrin, it will open up later in April.
Okay.
And Use Jiu-Jitsu, we'll give him a quick plug while we're getting ready to start up here. Use Jiu-Jitsu, it's like a thrift store for Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, that's great.
So it's creating a space, get your gear at a cheaper price. So keep an eye out for that. Excited to, for that opportunity for him.
I think that's actually a really fantastic venture. There's a lot of people that want to start, and a lot of gear is just extremely expensive for no reason.
We are underway. Derrin in the white, Ethan in the matching blue. Ethan out of Garden State.
Ooh, oh, wow.
As he jumps for it right away. He actually moved here a little, just around a year ago from Oklahoma, and the reason he moved to New Jersey was specifically for jiu-jitsu.
You hear a lot of those stories, and it's really inspiring, right? It's just packing up and moving it for your passion, and eventually it becomes your life, your career, and that's just very admirable. I couldn't do it. We have some sort of a waiter sweep attempt, but Derrin doing a really good job of just maintaining balance on top.
Definitely a tricky spot here for both.
Yeah. But this is definitely the weight class that you have higher rate of inversions and whatnot like that. Here we go.
Reminder, we have to keep those straight here at the amateur level.
Both competitors doing a good job of putting the boot on, right? Like keeping your foot flexed. Ballerina foot is dangerous, foot flex is good. In this instance, at least.
Derrin out of Web MMA. Derrin asked maybe the most questions I've seen anyone ask about the twisting leg locks prior to. Lots of clarification questions.
I mean, hey, you'd
Sounds
rather
like
be
might
thorough.
Be his game.
Could be his game.
That's where I think the questions may have stemmed from, is that he likes to play there. As we go out of bounds.
In a 50-50 position here. So, as rules say, no technical threat of submission here. So they're both starting back on their feet. Ooh.
Nice scramble here. These two definitely ending up in some fun positions.
Very explosive.
And here's the wall playing itself here again. Changes up how you handle certain positions.
Derrin trying to do some sort of a floating knee cut, working the stuff. But Ethan doing a really good job of just fending off any type of pass and then coming up with a sweep of his own.
Hit the minute 30 mark here remaining.
You can hear the corner screaming, getting height, and scrambles where your hips are matter the most, right? The higher you are, the more dominant-ish position that you're going to be in, right?
High hips win.
Yes. Derrin controlling the back here. Now, this could be a situation or question is the wall kind of helping or hurting his attempt here? But now it also gives Ethan essentially no escape.
Yep. I like the name on the back of the shorts there for Ethan.
Ooh. And we're in.
That looks tight. 40 seconds. All right, it's chin's underneath.
Yeah.
Still not comfy.
No. Oof. I think there might be some blood going on over here.
I think it might be from Ethan's mouth.
Got 20 seconds to go.
He's fighting it off good here. Short time, 10 seconds remain. And honestly, it doesn't even look like Derrin's trying to get underneath the chin here at this point. It looks like
he's just trying to aim for the finish, yeah.
But he's not able to get it, as we will head to our first overtime of the day.
That was cool. I was in sync. We should do that more often.
A lot of action there in that one. A lot of back and forth scrambles. Cardio definitely going to play a factor in this one.
Ethan choosing to defend the armbar.
And Derrin's experience there just on the back wasn't able to find that success there. Might have pointed him towards this.
Well, actually, the coin toss was to Ethan first. So
Well,
Ethan
he chose defense, but
Yeah.
then Derrin chose
Derrin
his position
right.
between back and arm.
Reminder to our viewers at home, it's a 1 minute per person EBI overtime.
Time not a factor in terms of how quickly this mission may happen, in this first one at least.
Ethan staying calm and collected with his arm here, feeling comfortable. I guess, yep. As I say, as I'm trying to ponder a thought, Derrin does some sort of variation here. Oof.
And he finds the arm, and there's the tap.
Wow.
Great calm work there from Derrin, able to find that submission. Sets himself up nicely here. Just has to survive. Does not have to get out in this minute. As long as he doesn't get submitted, he will be our winner. Ethan must find that submission. Again, he has the full minute to work. Time does not matter.
Yes.
Also going armbar. It's always interesting to see the choices the fighters make here.
So what's really, kind of feeding off on what you said. It's like it just depends on like what they're comfortable with, right? Like some people just have a knack for armbar. Some people just are really good at just taking over on the back. So.
And it's interesting to see as well how the first round plays into this. Like, did Ethan choose armbar because thinks he might be better chance of submission, but it might be easier to get out versus if he only needed a ride, taking the back in that situation might be better. But we'll see.
It kind of puts a sense of urgency on the competitor as well. Reminder, there's no slams here, so.
Wow. Still fighting out of that. Oof. This is great scrambling by Derrin here. Still in danger, though. And there it is. Great scrambling. I thought Ethan had that for sure. But Derrin able to escape there. Finds his escape. Finds his victory. Derrin is your winner in our first overtime of the day. Great matchup there. Shout out to Use Jiu-Jitsu there. Again, coming to you at the end of April.